Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. And in this video, it's gonna be all about what you need to do when you first get a rabbit. And first of all, I think that when you first get a rabbit, you shouldn't expect it to be like completely comfortable with you on the first day that you have it. You need it to get used to you, so you need to, try to feed it treats out of your hand to make it know that you're not a threat. You're something that, I guess I could say, gives them treats? I don't know. But you just want to show your rabbit that you mean no harm. And my rabbit wasn't really that scared of me. And something that I did was that I would let her out of her cage every day, and I would play with her. Obviously, when I first got her, I didn't have the biggest bond with her, but I was okay. So why is a lot of the questions are, why does my rabbit always run away from me? Why is it acting aggressive towards me? A lot of rabbits if you adopt it from a shelter, you really don't know its backstory, and it might not have very good experiences with humans, so it's just sort of scared. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. She really is good with humans. The vets always say that she's a really friendly rabbit and stuff like that, but your rabbit might not be like that when you first get them. Your rabbit might be a little skittish, a little scared, and they might just want to stay in their cage for a little bit. If I was that rabbit owner, I would completely accept it. It's not like your rabbit has to love you at first sight, and you might not get to a huge bond in your relationship the first few days. You just gotta wait a little bit, and it will get better day by day. Obviously, it won't get better if you start acting a little aggressive and mean towards your rabbit, but if you just sit by their cage or let them out of their cage and then just sit in a corner and let them come to you, and then when they come to you, pet them or give them a treat, that will really help when you first get your rabbit. And a lot of people just immediately just sort of expect the rabbit to be super friendly towards them. It's just sort of if your rabbit was born and raised with you, then this probably won't be the case, but obviously rabbits, they're prey animals, so don't ever chase them, because chasing them is like what predators do, and then they'll think, oh, this person is a predator and I'm stuck with them, and they might start acting a little aggressive towards you. But definitely, if the case is that your rabbit is fine, and I have to say, some breeds are better than others, but It really depends on the rabbit itself and what it has gone through. If it was born and raised with excellent humans, then the chances are that it will be a excellent rabbit, just like Bun Bun here. But if it wasn't, then maybe it won't. Maybe it won't. So you gotta give the ones that aren't that fond of humans a chance to get used to you. So, I mean, don't just immediately come up to them and pick them up. The chances are they're going to squirm out of your arms and might get hurt, but so you really got to think about it. And also when you first get your rabbit, you got to study right before you get your rabbit. I mean, these are animals, and if you don't know how to care for them properly, I mean, they're not humans. They're not civilized. They're domestic, obviously, but I mean, you still have to think about what you have to put into. I mean, before you get a rabbit, you really got to think about that. And House Rabbit Society is a great place to learn more about rabbits and what they need before you adopt them, about like what you have to feed them. There are a lot of stuff that people just ignore and just adopt a rabbit thinking a lot of things out there are a threat to rabbits, such as wire bottom cages. That might sound a little funny, but seriously, they give your rabbit sore hocks. And look at my rabbit's feet. I mean, I wasn't the one who gave her a wire bottom cage, but I mean, because I only know a little bit of her history. I'm sure that she got sore hocks from a wire bottom cage. I mean, she never had a wire bottom cage here, but like when we first got her, she already had sore hocks, which is quite a shame. And some things you don't have to rush your vet to. You just have to look at it and see if it gets any worse or see if it gets better. And that's basically what you have to do sometimes. And sometimes medical issues are serious and you have to rush them to the vet. And yeah. So in the summer, if your rabbit seems a little hot, I recommend to turn on air conditioning, have a dehumidifier, maybe a few fans to keep them cool, because rabbits, you can even tell that rabbits get hotter than humans because of their fur. It's just, and Velveteen Laps were bred for their fur, so obviously their fur is soft and cuddly, but sometimes in the summer rabbits wish they were cooler. So that's why rabbits shed a lot in the summer. And so basically all I'm saying here is that rabbits need some time to adapt to humans, and they need some time. And obviously flapping is something that many people don't know about, and binking is something, because when I first saw my rabbit Binky, I had no clue what it was doing. I was like, it runs around, it jumps in the air, and then twists. I have no idea what's going on until I studied a bit more, and then I learned what it is. And also, I had no idea. And also, you have to learn about the behaviors of the rabbit. And you have to learn, because learning about the behaviors helps with the litter box training, because litter box training, I have to say, may take a few days, may take a few months, depending on how fast your rabbit figures it out. A tip for new rabbit owners is to put hay in their litter box. That really, really helps. And also, 80% of a rabbit's diet is hay, and a lot of people don't know that. So hopefully, if you're planning on getting a rabbit soon, you know that. You know that. Okay, honey, where are you going? Where is she going? Hi. And this might sound kind of surprising, but I haven't even been a rabbit for a year yet, and I'm a new rabbit owner, so I myself is not a professional at this. But I'm just giving a few tips for you, and I hope this helps you if you're a new rabbit owner, and or even if you're not a new rabbit owner but you're having some trouble with your rabbit. I hope this all helps you. Make sure that this isn't it. You have to study a lot. There's a lot more than what I've said. These are just a few tips and tricks to help. And make sure that you watch videos. I mean, not every video is 100% correct. A lot of people out there are just saying what they want to say. So you gotta check different sites. You gotta check with houserabbitsociety.org. To get on House Rabbit Society, all you have to do is search rabbit.org, and it should show their website on there. You can donate to their website. It's really a great website. And also check their vet if there's any problems. And make sure that you don't blow off having a vet, because All Creatures is the place to go for a vet, or just a local place that is for rabbits, because it's hard to find vets that do rabbits. All Creatures is definitely somewhere where they do that. So I hope you have enjoyed this video, and please subscribe. I need a lot more. Please like and please comment. Bye.